Taking a look at Los Angeles. They'll go small with LeBron at the 4 and Davis at the 5. And there's the general, and there's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Noel in at the 2. Pass to Ruiz. He's guarded by Davis. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's the general, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Utah making a change here. Harris is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Reeves is checked in. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Sexton against Russell. Takes it from 10. And he can't bank that one in. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the took by LeBron.
Emphatic, tenacious finish by LeBron James. The king is in the house.
Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Abaji. He kicks it to Harris. Poke loose. Lynch's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
They get it back. Reeves. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Unbelievable. He blew that look, guys. No clue what went wrong there.
Outside for Sexton. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Not the most common call in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
The Jazz making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Derek Favors checked in for Davis. Len comes in for James. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Back to Sexton. The Jazz working the ball around now. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Jazz have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their following.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Beasley's checked in for Utah.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Man, good.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
It's stolen. That one goes. Counting. That's now 8 points for the general. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Passes to the general. Utah with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
You know what? The stats certainly looked good, but the fact of the matter is they couldn't deliver in the clutch moments, and that's something you've got to figure out moving forward.
Jackson, that's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Jazz. 9-point game. Harris looking it over. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
To me, Karis LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
The Jazz have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. LeVert hits both of them. 1:56 left to play in the first quarter. Now the pass to Reeves. Here's the general. From 11 feet away. And it's in there. The general's got 10 points.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
LeVert the pass to Harris. Back to LeVert. A step back shot here. Offensive rebound. With the tip. Lakers leading by 9. Here's the general. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
LeVert finds Harris. Here is Lynch. He's covered by Favors. Pass to Harris. Off target at the rim. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The general, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Lynch against Favors. To stop the run. It's good. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's the general. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Jazz trail by 15. It's Beasley on the wing, guarded by Jackson. And it's good, 2 points. Beasley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, that's Malik Beasley fighting through the contact to finish close. Nice.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Lakers lead by 13. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
They've got Karis LeVert. He's out there with Lowry Markkanen. And it's Agbaji in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's the general. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Sexton with the bounce pass.
No, I should be a starter for instance.
Here's Agbaji. Defended by Christie. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And finished off by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Sexton. Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis. Well, there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man. It is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Colin Sexton's nickname, the Young Bull, is appropriate. This guy is a fiery competitor, and you know he approaches the point guard position with a scorer's mentality. So critical in the modern NBA.
And Sexton drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Passes it to Russell. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And the pass to the general. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and when the timing ideal, my goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Lakers leading by 15. Russell with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Sexton. Kicks it to Markkanen. 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the Jazz call time here.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And the Lakers also making a switch. Reeves is checked in. Russell against Sexton. Here's Agbaji. The Jazz again can't hit it. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General, in his last time out against the Timberwolves, made a big difference. He scored 18 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
All right, David. Greg, we'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Trying to end the drought. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the right wing. Clarkson outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Clarkson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's the General. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Minnesota, and that one drops.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Markkanen. It's hauled in by the General.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Abaji. And here's Clarkson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound the Lakers. The General's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Another miss by Utah. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. They get it again. Here's the General. And the layup's good off the glass. The General's got 28.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Clarkson bounce pass. Here's Markkanen. They can't stop the run with that one. Los Angeles has got 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And Davis throws it down.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Utah's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Sexton. To the wing on the left, or the 3. Abaji can't get it to go.
You can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Outside.
Correct.
Sexton. He takes it in. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Sexton's got 6 points.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Here's Noel. 9 points last game. Out to Russell. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. Here's the General. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The General's got 30.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
Out to Harris. Lynch passes to Clarkson. No good on the 3.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
The General. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And here's Harris from the arc. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Markkanen good.
This is what you hope. You want to see Markkanen mix it up on the glass, right? Keep the play alive. Make sure you convert.
Passes it to the General. There's the pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Favors, and he uses the glass on the way.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Harris outside. Pass to Lynch. He kicks to Clarkson. Here's Markkanen over Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by the General. The General's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Good. That one on target from Noel.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Alex Len's check in for the Lakers. Reggie Jackson comes in for Russell. They get it back. And the dunk by Len.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Sexton. 6 points for him. Harris outside. Here's Ruiz. Guarded by Len. Ruiz the pass to Sexton. Good work there as it goes. Sexton's got 6 in the quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
The General. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 34 points for the General. Utah shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, they really snuffed that one out. Didn't execute all that well. Fortunate to walk away with the W.
Yeah, but as a team, you actually love a win like that. You're struggling from the field. You don't have your best stuff. Still, you find a way to gut out a win.
Sexton the pass to Harris. To the paint. Here's Beasley. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He gets that one. Favors got his second bucket tonight.
Well, you love to see Derek Favors get these high-quality looks on the interior. How incredibly patient is this guy down on the block?
Harris outside. Back to Sexton. Lets it go with a 3. Doesn't go that time.
Took my rebound, my dude.
Take it the other way.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Right wing. Here's Noel. A three-pointer is right on target. Noel's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Los Angeles, able to put on a show for the ages. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Jerry is making a change here. Lynch is checked in. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Alex Len's checked in for Anthony Davis. Favors comes in for Vanderbilt. The General is checked in for James. And it's Jackson in for Russell.
Most people would say Derek Favors a throwback big man, right? The guy wants to be effective at posting up, but he can shoot the face-up jump shot as well.
Outside, Markkanen. Len grabs the board.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's the General. Lynch defending. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 36 points for the General. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. A 3-ball. Not going to go that time. LA's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Jackson. Here's the General. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. Clarkson passes to Ruiz. They need this one, and he jams it with authority.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
One of the things about Markkanen's teammates, they encourage this guy to be aggressive. They know how skilled he is.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
That free throw good for Markkanen. Joe Harris is checked in for the Jazz. Malik Beasley comes in for Sexton. He hits the second from the line.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
The Lakers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Here's the General, guarded by Harris. The General passes to Noel. The feed to Len. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 8 points for Alex Len.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Passes it to Lynch. Over Len. Another miss by Utah. And Los Angeles guys shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Here's the general. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the pass to Harris. And the 3 off target. LA has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Jackson passes to Favors. Makes it off the glass. Favors got 5 points in the quarter.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Blunt. He's out there with Daniel Tice. Harris is out there with Beasley. And it's Abaji in at the shooting guard. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Len. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Beasley kicks to Harris. Beasley against Jackson. Inside, here's Abaji. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. Over to the left wing. Here's Christie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer.
The line for 2.
Do you like that? Do you think it would work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
And Christie drops them both. And Beasley has the ball here for the Jazz. Pass to Harris. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Beasley. Over Jackson. No good from Beasley. The Lakers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. The shot's good from Christie.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Beasley. The Lakers with the rebound. Len's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Korkmaz. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist in the game.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Tice trying to break free. Another miss by Utah.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Harris. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making six figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Now here's Jackson. Defense right on him. And it's good for two. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Jackson against Beasley. At the top of the key, Tice. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Jazz have gone 0-6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Back to Beasley. Five on the clock. To the wing right side. Tice, no one around him. Rebound the Lakers. Land's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Jackson passes to Christie. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
With the drive. And another basket for the Lakers.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Beasley against Jackson to end the run. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
That's on Reggie Jackson.
Well, because he's got pretty good athleticism, Malik Beasley, when he gets to the cup, he's looking to score, folks.
Beasley taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. George, you know, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency. Well, what you love about Malik Beasley is his willingness to always hunt for opportunities to score it. He understands what the strength of his game is, and he goes out and tries to execute.
Pass to Korkmaz over Harris. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
The pass to Tice. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Los Angeles is on 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Justice the pass to Korkmaz. In recent years, Doris, we've really seen the Players Association stepping up and address player needs and, at the same time, global social issues.
Kevin, it's been absolutely inspiring to see the players use the tools they have at their advantage and their disposal. They want to create needed change, represent themselves, their communities, their organizations. Leadership at its absolute finest.
Pass to Blunt with his first shot attempt. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And there it is for him.
Well, wonderful execution from Derek Favors. This guy's a bull, and it's really hard to deal with the strength that he brings.
Pass to Fontecchio. Kicks to Harris. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passes it to Tice. To the inside. Here's Beasley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, Malik Beasley at his best when he's assertive to score the basketball, draws the contact in that instance. That's nicely done.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
Back to Korkmaz. The pass to Christie. Beyond the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Beasley with the bounce pass. Pass to Harris. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Beasley inside. Now Harris. Back to Beasley.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the Lakers making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Beasley has the ball here for Utah.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Blunt. That one's off, still out of sync.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Tice, the Jazz with another miss.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Harris from the arc. Len grabs the board. Len's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Passes it to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Justice. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Tice, no good. So it's the Lakers now.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Favors in the post. Over Blunt. Hits the jump hook. Favors has got 6 points in the quarter.
I think as long as Derek Favors is in rhythm, you've got to get him the basketball. This is such a talented offensive player.
Beasley kicks to Harris. Back to Beasley. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West, of course, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you had 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
Here's Justice, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the General.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beasley against Jackson. Pass to Blunt to end the cold streak. Len grabs the board. Jackson looking it over. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Terrific effort on both ends of the court tonight. You guys really dominated the glass. So why were you so physical tonight? Was you mad?
Nate, come on, man. You know I bring that physical attitude every night. You know, just more missed shots to grab tonight, I guess. You know, all I know is when I look at the box score, I know I did work tonight. That's it. You know, and hopefully my teammates see that and take heed.
Did you feel like the onus was on you to grab boards for this team?
Well, yeah. You know, at some point, you can't keep telling folks what to do. You got to show them. That's it. You know, if we want to be a good defensive team like I know that we want to be, we got to get them rebounds. Possession doesn't end until you get the ball back.
Well, you got plenty of them tonight. Congrats.
Appreciate it.